high call series.
So children, we have completed the lesson part and it is time now for us to do something with the grammar part, okay? Something to do with the grammar part. Now, I'll write a few sentences on the board and I'm trying to write something about a park, okay? A park. So the first sentence I would like to write is, there is a small park near my house. Okay, there is a small park near my house. There are many plants in the park. The plants have a lot of flowers. A lot of kids come to the park in the evening. They play a lot of games. An old man cares the plants there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences I have written over here. There is a small park near my house. There are many plants in the park. The plants have a lot of flowers. A lot of kids come to park in the evening. They play a lot of games. An old man cares the plants there, right? So in these 6 sentences, we know is a verb, are is a verb, have is a verb, come is a verb, play a verb, cares a verb. Right? These are the verbs in the sentence and they are used in the simple present tense form. So in which forms are the words, are these verbs used in the sentence? In their simple present tense form, right? So we know is, am, are, was, were. These are the be forms, isn't it? They are the be forms and has, have, had. They are the have forms. Okay. So is, am and are the be forms and has, have and had are the have forms that we use in English. And here is, are, am. These are the present tense forms. Has and have are also present tense form. So we have learned that earlier, isn't it? Yes. Now we need to learn that this can be used in negatives also. Negative means yes, not. If we have to add not to a sentence, then we call that a negative sentence. Okay. For example, this is a book. Okay. We say this is not a book. So in the first sentence we used is as it is. So this is a positive sentence. Okay. In the second sentence we added a not to that. Okay. and then it becomes a negative sentence. So how do we make a positive sentence negative? Yes, we can change a positive sentence negative by adding not. What should we add? We should simply add not to a sentence to make a positive sentence negative, and that not has to be added after the verb. Okay, so when we add not to the verb, then we get the negative sentence. Okay, so the same way we can add not to the be forms also. Okay, so we can frame the negative of simple present tense. Even though we use do forms or have forms, we can add not to that and make their negatives. Right? Now, when do we use simple present tense? When do we use simple present tense? So what are the situations where we use a simple present tense? So, simple present tense is used for expressing habitual actions. Habitual actions means what? Yeah, something that we do regularly. For example, we can say, I drink a glass of milk in the morning. I go to school by bus. We play in the ground in the evening. We play football in the evening. He teaches us maths. Right? So, usual or habitual activities are expressed using simple present tense. So, simple present tense is used for expressing habitual actions. Then, universal truths. So what do you mean by universal truths? Yeah, something that is true throughout the world. Something that is true throughout the world are called universal truths. So say for example, they are also called the general truths, okay? General truths. Because it's common everywhere. For example, the stars shine at the night. The stars shine at the night. Can we see any stars in the daytime? No. Isn't it? So we say the stars shine at the night. The stars shine at night. The stars shine at night. We use simple present tense to express planned activities. Planned activities. For example, we have different celebrations at the school, like Sports Day or Children's Day or Republic Day celebrations. So we say the program starts at 8 o'clock, isn't it? The program starts at 8. Means it's planned. We have already planned it that the program will start at 8 o'clock. Alright? So these are some of the situations where we use a simple present tense. Okay, so what is the first one? To express a habitual action. Habitual action means something that we do usually or regularly are called habitual actions. Then, second one, universal truths or general truths. So something that is true throughout wherever we go on this earth, it has to be true. Okay, for example, milk is white. Everywhere milk will be white. Earth pulls everything to its center. Earth pulls everything to its center. We call it gravity. Isn't it? Wherever we go, the earth pulls it to the center. Water flows down the slope. Can the water climb up the slope? If there is no water there, it cannot, isn't it? But if there is water, then it can come down the slope. So such kinds of things which is common everywhere and anywhere throughout the earth is called the universal truths or general truths or general facts. Third one, planned activities. Something that we have already planned. Okay, the school reopens on June 3rd or June 13th. It's a pre-planned one. We know this before even during the holidays itself they do it, isn't it? Yeah, the school reopens. The school reopens. Or if there is a program, then we say, we have already planned it. Okay, the guests will be coming by 7:30. All the arrangements will be made by 7:45. And the students also will be settled. Everything gets ready. And at 8 o'clock, we start the program. It's all planned one. Then we say the program starts at 8. Okay. So simple present tense is used to express habitual actions, universal truths and planned activities. Clear? Fine. Now we have got some activities that we need to do based on a simple present tense. We will do that and then we will go on to the next part. Okay? Okay. So we have already seen why we use, what is the structure of simple past present tense and why and where do we use them, isn't it? Yes. So now we have got an activity part based on the usage of a simple present tense. Okay. Look at the following pictures and complete the given sentence to express what Rohan does every evening. So look at this picture. Here is a boy and he is a Rohan. And this picture actually shows what he does in the evening. Right? So the first sentence, Rohan is a good boy. He returns from school at 3 p.m. every day. So somewhere here he returns. Okay. He returns from school at 3 p.m. every day. He dashes his clothes after returning from school. So after returning from our school, what do? We remove our clothes, isn't it? Do we have a remove here? No, we have a change. He changes his clothes after returning from school. What does he do? He changes his clothes. And after changing his clothes, what is he doing? Then he washes face. Then he washes face. Then Rohan snacks after that. And after that he eats. Rohan eats snacks after that. Then he usually TV for sometimes in the afternoon. He usually watches TV, isn't it? He usually watches TV for some times in the afternoon. Fifth, he dashes with his friends in the park every evening. He plays with his friends. See, he's playing here, isn't it? So he plays with his friends in the park every evening. Sixth one, he dashes milk after coming back home from the park. So after playing, when he comes back, he drinks milk. He drinks milk after coming back from home. Coming back home from the park. Then he often studies after that. He has a dinner with his parents and goes off to sleep at 9 p.m. So after coming from the park, he drinks milk and then he sits to study. He studies after that and soon he has a dinner with his parents and then he goes off to bed. So this is what Rohan, a good boy, does in the evening. So he will be back from the school at 3 p.m. every day. Then he changes his clothes after returning from school. Then he washes his face. Rohan eats snacks after that. He usually watches TV for some time in the afternoon. He plays with his friends in the park every evening. He drinks milk after coming back home from the park. He often studies after that. Soon he has a dinner with the parents and goes off to sleep at 9 p.m. Right? So I'll keep this screen the same for you for another minute so that you can read the sentences once again. Right? So we have just seen how we use a simple present tense, and now it is a time to use the present continuous tense. So there is something in the name itself, a continuous tense. Something is continuing, something is going on. Okay, something is going on, and when is it going on? Present. Present means at the time of speaking, isn't it? Present means at the time of speaking. Now I am speaking something, and this is a present. And when I am speaking, something is happening. Okay. So if I say, I am writing on the board. So this is something that is happening at the time of speaking, isn't it? Or if I say, you are listening. Are you listening now? You are listening, isn't it? You are listening, and that is happening when I am speaking, isn't it? Okay? Yes. Then we can say, he is taking notes. So when I am saying something, somebody is writing there some notes. Okay. So I am writing on the board is something that is happening when I am speaking. You are listening is also something that is happening when I am speaking. He is taking notes is also happening when I am speaking, isn't it? So when do we use present continuous tense? Yes, present continuous tense is used when we have to express something that is happening at the time of speaking. Right? So when something is happening at the time of speaking, then we use a present continuous tense. Okay. So now, let us have a look at these sentences. So what is a verb here? Am writing. Isn't it? Here, are listening. Here, is taking. Isn't it? So there is something with the verb when we use them in a present continuous tense. What is that? Yes, we use a be form. Which be form? The be form in the present tense. We know is, am, are, was, were. All these five are be forms, isn't it? But is, am, are the, yes, the ones in the present tense, and the was and were are in the past tense, isn't it? So what do? We will avoid that. We will avoid that, and we will select the be forms in a, yes, present tense form. So is or am or are plus take is a verb. It's used in its ing form. Listen is a verb. It's also used in ing form. Write is a verb. That is also used in its ing form. Isn't it? Yes. So what we need to do here is verb plus ing. Okay. So, is, am or are plus ing form of the verb is the structure of a sentence when you try to write that in a present continuous tense. What is the structure? Is, am or are plus ing form of the verb. See, when the subject is a singular, like he or she or it, huh? Yes. Or when we say Ram is a taking notes. So when we use a singular subject here, okay, when the subject of a sentence is a singular, then we use a is. Okay, and if you use a plural subject instead of you, I say the students are listening, or if I say the boys, or if I say they are listening, isn't it? Huh? So if the subject that we use is a plural, then we use a are. Isn't it? So when the subject is a singular, we use a is. When the subject is a plural, we use are. And when the subject is a first personal pronoun I, in the sense of me. Okay? When the first personal pronoun is used as a subject, then yes, that way we use a am. Okay? So the structure of a present continuous tense is is, am or are plus ing form of the word. Is used when the subject is a singular. Am is used when the subject is a first personal pronoun I, and are is used when the subject is a plural. Right? Okay. Now we have got an exercise from this part in the lesson itself about the present continuous tense, and we will do that, and then we will go on to the next topic. Right? So children, now we have got something to learn in the grammar, and that is about a present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So perfect means what? Perfect means what? What do you mean by present perfect tense? Okay, we will analyze it first. Perfect means all clear, isn't it? Done, finished, isn't it? Okay, so present means now. So what do you mean by present perfect tense? Something that is done just now, that's it. We have finished something at the time of speaking. We might have started it any time. We might have started it today morning and we finished it now. It's noon now. Or we started it yesterday, last week, last month. Doesn't matter. Okay? So, if we want to express an action, that we have completed just now, just before we're speaking. Okay? So, something that we have finished just before speaking is expressed in a present perfect tense. Something that is perfect at the time of speaking, present. Okay? So an action that is perfect at the time of speaking is expressed in a present perfect tense. Okay? So example, it's a holiday, and you went to your friend's house. Okay, you went to your friend's house, and when you went there, your friend was eating breakfast. So his mother offered you also breakfast, and you do not want to eat it because your stomach is already full. And you do not want to eat anymore. So what do you say? I have eaten my breakfast. Isn't it? I have eaten my breakfast. Okay? Or in the evening, you came back from the school, you kept your clothes back there, changed your clothes, and after some times, your mother came and saw you watching TV. Okay? Your mother came and your mother saw you watching TV. Now, mother actually has a doubt. Usually, you will complete your homework first and then you will go for a watching TV, isn't it? Usually, you will do your homework first and then you will go for watching TV. Now, why are you watching TV now? Then she will ask you and you will say, what do you say? I have done my homeworks. I have done my homework. Means what? Yes, we had already completed your homeworks and now you're watching the TV. Got it? Yes. So think, just then your father came. You're watching TV over there. Your mother asked it. You said, I've completed my homework. Your father came. Your father saw you watching TV. And your father asked your mother, what is he doing? Okay. Your father asked your mother, what is he doing? And then your mother says, what? He has completed his works. What does she say? He has completed his works. So, just before she said that, he had completed that, isn't it? Yes. So, we use present perfect tense to express an action that has just been completed just before we say it. Okay? So, we use present perfect tense to express an action that has just been completed or just before we say about it. Okay? Right. Now, let us have a look at these sentences once. See, have eaten, have done, has completed. So, we use have forms in a perfect tense. So, which are the have forms? Has, have, had, isn't it? Yes, these three are the perfect tense forms, right? And in that, had is a past tense, isn't it? Yes, had is a past tense, so we want to use that. We want to use had in the present perfect tense form because had is a past tense. So what do? We use has or have. We use a has or have plus past participle form of the verb. So what do we use there? We use a past participle form. So what do you mean by past participle form? See, every verb has got three forms. Okay. Say, for example, we write work. Yeah. Past tense is worked. The past participle also is worked. If we write eat, past tense is ate. Past participle is eaten. Okay. If we use play, past tense is played. Past participle also is played. So this is what we call the V3, the third form of a verb or a past participle form of the verb. Okay, the third form of the verb or a past participle form of the verb. Right? So that is used after the have form. See, I have eaten. have. I is a subject, so we use a have. Then a V3, E10. The second sentence also we used I. Okay, if I use you here, this also will change into your. Okay, so again you is plural, so we have used have done. Then he is singular. He is a singular, so we used has there. But after has and have, eaten, third form of the verb eat, done, third form of the verb do, completed, third form of the verb complete. Okay, so after has have, the have forms, we use a third form of the verb. Okay, so that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used to express an action that has just been completed as we say it. The structure is a has or have plus a past participle form of the verb or the V3. Past participle form of the verb is also known as a V3. Okay, so has is used when the subject is a singular. We use has when the subject is a singular. Have is used when the subject is a plural or a first personal pronoun I. Okay, so that is about the present perfect tense. Now we have got an activity, some exercises are there. So we will do that and then we will continue with the remaining part of the lesson. Right? After completing about the simple present tense, we have learned about the present perfect tense also, isn't it? Yes, we have learned about the present perfect tense also. So now we have got an exercise here. Study the following sentences and pick out the verbs used in the present perfect tense. Also, write them in the space provided. So, two sentences are given here. What we need to do now is identify the verb which is in the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense and write them separately. Right? I have read a part of the story that she is writing. So, what is the structure of present perfect tense? So, if it is a perfect tense, then has, have, or had has to be used. Has, have, had, isn't it? Yes. So, this is present perfect tense, so we use has or have. So, I is the subject here. So, after I, we use have. Then, where is have here? Yes, have. Read, read, isn't it? Read, second form is read, third form is read. Present tense read, past tense read, past participle read. So what is the verb form here? I have read. So yes, have read is the verb which is in a present perfect tense form. Right? Now, the policeman has stopped the red car. The policeman is a singular one. Only one person, right? So we have used has here. Stop, stopped, stopped. The three forms of the verb stop is stop, stopped, stopped. Present tense is stop, past tense is stopped, past participle is stopped. Isn't it? Yes. So what is the verb form here? The policeman has stopped. Has stopped is a verb which is in a present perfect tense, right? So I have read a part of the story that she is writing is a sentence. In that, have read is the verb that is in the present perfect tense. Then the policeman has stopped the red car. In that, has stopped is a verb that is in a present perfect tense, right? So I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read it once. let us spell. Complete the following words by filling the missing letters. You may use the clues given in the box. So we have a set of 6 words here with plenty of blanks inside it. What should we do? Yes, we should rewrite this word in this space given here, but while rewriting that, we need to complete these blanks also. Okay, we need to rewrite the words, but with completing the blanks. Clear? So, dash OL dash I dash RS. What is the word? SOLDIERS, soldiers, isn't it? SOLDIERS. Okay. Now the second one. LA dash 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 R. LA dash 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 R. LADDER, ladder, isn't it? LADDER, ladder. Now, third one, dash dash ITE, quite, 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 isn't it? Then dash dash V dash 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 SL dash. It's all clumsy here. So dash dash V dash 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 SL dash. So what will be the word? OBVIOUSLY, obviously. Okay? OBVIOUSLY. Right? Now, C dash R dash UM dash T dash N dash ES. C dash R dash UM dash T dash N dash ES. Circumstances. Yes. CIRCUMSTANCES. CIRCUMSTANCES, circumstances, right? Now, S dash 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 E. 4 dashes are here in between that. How many are here? 4. And the word is SOLACE. SOLACE. Right? Okay. So the first is soldiers, SOLDIERS. The second is LADDER, ladder. The third one is QUITE, quite. The fourth is OBVIOUSLY, obviously. The next one is CIRCUMSTANCES, circumstances. And the next one is SOLACE, solace. Right? So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can read the words once again. Right?